Until now, I think everyone has lots of stories they want to talk about. Today, I'm going to maybe the stories they want to talk about. Some of them will be happy for them. Some of them will be sad for them to talk about. So today, I'm going to talk about three of my stories in my life. There will be first I will talk about my friends when in my childhood. Second, I will talk about story about my parents. And the last, I will talk about story about that happened in my high school. First, let's talk about my friends in my childhood. When I was young, one day I went outside with my parents and a family friend with of my parents. Oh, our two families went outside to have a picnic. And at that time, we also my parents' friend, they also have a girl, a daughter, and she is smaller than, she is younger than me. And when we went outside, we also brought snacks, and the little girl shared her candies with me, and I was so happy to have that. And then when the little girl asked me to have some biscuits from me, but I rejected that because that's my favorite snack, biscuits. But and I did not want to share it with her. Then the little girl was so sad to when to go to her mother. And when my mother knew these things, she came to me and talked with me that she said that if you are the little girl and someone who do not want to share the biscuits with you, what would you do? At that time, uh, I felt a little bit regretted. And then my mother told me that you don't worry, you just need to share it with your friends and make more friends. So at last, I went to the little girl and said to her, do you want to have some? And the girl was very happy. Then we became good friends. Second, I want to talk about a story that happened when I was in the middle school. Um, because in the middle school I went to that I need to live on my school. So every week we had a chance to go back. Once weekend, I went back to my home, and I didn't find anyone in my home. I was so surprised. And then I found the notes that my parents will go outside to have dinner. And I just stayed at home by myself. I felt lonely, and I did not want to do my homework. um, and I started to complain about my parents why they want want to why they let me to live at home. And later in at about 10 p.m. my father went back. He was so tired, and he just stayed in he just lie lying at the sofa, and he told me that he was so tired, and he want uh, and I asked him why he was so tired. He just said because I want to have a better live standard for you and our family. At that time, I noted that my parents worked so hard to give a better life for me. So I also need to um, I also need to do my best to make them feel more proud of me. Third, I will talk about a story that in my high school that before when I went into my high school, uh, I had a long conversation with my father, and then we decided to take we decided to went to the international schools. I was so scared at first, and but the teachers there were so kind. They taught me a lot, and I think I prepared well to study abroad. Then at last I came here to study at University of San Francisco, and I think because of my teachers and my father, I had a wonderful experience in my life. So in the conclusion, there are three turning points in my life, and I think they were so important for me. And I think in the future, I will create more important turning points. That's all. Thank you.